Hey guys, what's up? It's Charlie here, and today we're going to be looking at 10 things you do that might be ruining your life. These are a few everyday activities that a lot of people do that actually have a negative impact on your life. So check it out and take some notes because the chances are you do a lot of these things. But first, be sure to like the video and subscribe and comment I subscribed and I'll try to reply. So, coming in at number 10, we have alarm clocks. Nobody feels good when their alarm goes off in the morning and you know it's time to get out of your warm bed and get into the office or school. While this is sort of a cliche, alarm clocks can be bad for your health as well as your mood in the morning. A Japanese study found that people who are suddenly woken up by their alarm clocks have much higher blood pressure than those who wake up naturally in their own time. Alarm clocks also affect your heart rate as it increases noticeably. The reason behind this is because our blood thickens as we sleep, almost clotting up the blood. And when we're suddenly woken up by a loud noise, this causes a big surge in blood pressure. This shocks our bodies and causes an increased blood pressure and heart rate. So next time you're late for work, just say you didn't want to have high blood pressure or heart pressure. You might not get away with it, but it will be the truth. Next up, we have using social media. We've all done it, logged onto Facebook or Instagram and scrolled down a few of your friends' feeds. Well, many studies show that doing this actually makes you feel depressed. Now, I'm not saying that next time you scroll through your Facebook newsfeed, you're going to start crying, but the use of social media is scientifically proven to cause anxiety, isolation, and low self-esteem. This is because people now use social media to show off or create a false image of themselves, with Facebook and Instagram profiles acting as sort of a showreel of the best moments of a person's life. This leads to people comparing themselves to other people's profiles and causing them to think less of themselves. People also post flattering selfies, flashy holidays, parties, and other events which can make people feel isolated. And the idea of competing with your friends to see who can get the most likes and followers can be damaging to your self-esteem. I'm not saying social media is always bad and you should stop using it, but this has been scientifically researched. And in a recent survey, 1 in 5 people said they felt depressed after visiting social media. Next up, we have sitting. Okay, obviously you can't cut sitting out of your life, and nor should you. But if you have a desk job or spend a lot of time sitting around playing video games, then this can be bad for you. Firstly, sitting leads to obesity, as every 1 calorie you lose sitting down, you could have lost 1,000 standing up. Sitting for too long can also cause diseases. While there's no such thing as chair disease or anything like that, those who sit down for most of the day have a 112% higher chance of getting diabetes, and a 147% higher chance of getting heart disease than people who don't spend as long sitting down. And finally, it can lead to an early death, as there is a 49% increase in the likelihood of passing away early if you sit down for long periods of time each day. To combat this, some offices now have standing desks to improve their employees' health. However, many offices don't have these, and certain people who have to sit down for more than 9 hours per day have no way around this. Next up, we have showering. It's important to shower. It keeps you clean and smelling fresh. However, there can be too much of a good thing, even for showering. Showering too often can damage the microbes in your skin and on the insides of your body. Your microbes keep your immune system, digestive system, and heart working. This is because your body needs some bacteria, otherwise you'll have a very weak immune system and often become ill. It's also reported that while cleaning is frequently said to remove acne, showering too much can actually cause acne as it disturbs the microbiomes in and on our bodies. And these effects are made even worse by the use of shampoo or soap, as it can make the lack of microbes in your hair even worse. Some scientists say that showering more than once a day is too much, while others say that showering just once a day is too much. I'll let you decide what you think is best, but personally, I'd rather have a little weaker immune system and actually be clean. Next up, we have over-masturbating. You might not do it, but a lot of men and women do. There have been many scientific studies that prove that pleasuring yourself too much can have a whole array of negative effects. Firstly, accessing pornography while doing it can heighten someone's visual stimulation, which can get in the way of intimacy with an actual partner. Some people also begin to become dictated by the next time they'll be able to do it, and change plans in their work and social lives in order to masturbate. You can also cause physical pain to yourself, especially if you're a man, as it can lead to a disease called peyronie's, which is a buildup of plaque. And finally, if people do it out of boredom, this can lead to them caring simply about the number of times they have sex, rather than the quality of it. But despite what some say, pleasuring yourself doesn't cause any health risks as long as you don't go overboard. Next up, we have comparing. Whether it's work performance or grades in school, we're constantly forced to compare ourselves to others. But this can have an incredibly harmful impact on us mentally and physically. When we compare ourselves to others, it can cause us to become depressed or have low self-esteem. Or it can cause us to be lazy and not aim for the best we can. For example, if you keep looking at your friends' A grades while you're getting C grades, then this can make you feel like you're behind and are less good than your friend. Alternatively, if your coworker is doing the bare minimum and just getting by, then this can encourage you to do the same if you compare yourself to them. them, and you're often comparing against inaccurate information, as the way someone presents themselves often isn't how they're really feeling or how they really are behind closed doors. Next up, we have denying feelings. Many think that if they're feeling unhappy, then they should just move on and push it to the back of their mind. However, while this may appear to solve the problem short term, it actually makes it worse long term, as when people don't deal with their feelings, this simply leads to people subconsciously feeling that way all the time. Advice many experts give is to play sad music and just let it all out if you're feeling sad. And this will instantly make you feel happier because you've acknowledged the feeling. So next time you're feeling down, put on that piano and violin playlist and turn on the waterworks. It may sound counterintuitive, but the only way to get over negative feelings is to acknowledge them. Next up, we have nightlights. While most adults don't sleep with a nightlight, some do, and as we all know, a lot of kids do. Well, nightlights have been linked to brain damage in a number of recent studies. This is because light disrupts your pineal gland's production of melatonin. Melatonin is the hormone that helps you sleep, and this disruption to your melatonin can actually cause forms of mental disorders and even brain damage. And tests have concluded that people who sleep with a nightlight have very different and less relaxed brain activity as compared to people who sleep in the darkness. And the damaged areas of the brain can lead to depression and weight gain, which is why doctors now recommend that you don't use a nightlight and you cover your eyes with an eye mask when you sleep. Next up, we have choosing the wrong person. Finding the one is a known struggle, but today it's easy to get a date with anyone, even people you don't know, with the use of dating apps and websites. However, experts say it's best not to force a relationship and to let it occur naturally, because if you end up with the wrong person, this can have a huge impact on you and end up ruining your life. Relationships should motivate you, but being with the wrong person does the opposite. Firstly, you have to waste and invest a lot of time on someone you don't really care about, and people who are in relationships with the wrong person are often prone to weight gain and depression. So, find someone really meaningful that actually makes you a better person, and if they can't do that, then they're not the right one. And next up, we have aiming low. There's no harm in being realistic. There's no point saying tomorrow I'm gonna get that promotion when it's your first day on the job, but don't limit yourself too much. In a survey, 70% of students said that they were just working for the minimum grades they need, while 80% of workers say they don't believe they'll ever be promoted. Well, limiting yourself can have a very negative impact on other areas of your life. For some, it can cause depression as they never take good opportunities, and also damage your self-worth and esteem as you don't believe you can do certain things. So take chances and work hard to get where you want. Whether you're a CEO of a company or just working at a coffee shop, or whether you're trying to get a C grade or an A grade, try to be the best version of you can be. And that just about wraps up this video. Check out the poll in the top right corner and you guys can vote for the worst thing you need to stop doing. But as always, thanks for watching. Check out some more videos on screen right now. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe.